I've been living in Egypt for almost 5 years now, off and on, and people are always asking, how is Egypt? What does it look like? Or can you share some tips? So in this video, I'm going to share what I think would be interesting for you to know.
Hey y'all, it's Sade Imore, your favorite expat with nomadic tendencies. I left the US in 2021 and now I slow travel while living abroad as a single mom expat. If you're interested in knowing more, subscribe and let's get into the video.
There are great parts about Egypt, and then there are other parts that'll kind of make you question, like this. And I don't know why it's so trashy, because they have trash cans. They also have people who clean up or pick up trash from the side of the road. When I first came to Cairo, I remember us going to what was supposed to be a hotel, and at the bottom there was this guy just snoring away like he was knocked out, and it was really, really dark in the alley, and we were looking like, what we supposed to be at? Like, what we supposed to be staying? We told the guy, like, nope, this is not it for us, and he took us to another hotel that was a sister company that looked way better. That threw us off. The point that I'm trying to make is, don't let the way that the buildings look on the outside detour you, because they look way nicer on the inside. Traffic can get really, really crazy. So you kind of gotta, tiptoe, kind of lean in, come back, just to make sure you don't get hit. You can always tell who the foreigners are. When it comes to riding the minivan, it's a first come, first serve basis. So once it's full, that's when you can leave. Businesses stay open late at night because Egyptians don't come out until the evening, primarily because it's so hot outside. So you can expect to order food at 1 something, 2 something in the morning.
In a nutshell, when people ask me about Egypt, they usually want a quick answer. I understand why, but it just doesn't work that way. When you're living in a new country, it's not just about the feelings. It's about the experience through regular days, running errands, and building relationships with the local community. One of the first things you'll notice when you get here is sand and trash on the street. You can't pretend it isn't here, but you also can't let it be the only thing you see. So learning to hold both realities at the same time allows you to be able to adjust your expectations here. People also ask me if things are modern here or if they can be comfortable based on how they are in the States. And the real answer is, it depends. I've learned that appearances don't always tell the full story. Some buildings look really, really rough on the outside, and when you see them, they're perfectly fine on the inside. Other places, you'll see great photos, and it's not exactly what you saw when you actually get there. Surprise! So you will learn over time to trust your judgment instead of relying on first impressions. Crossing the streets here is another adjustment. It's nothing like crossing the streets in the US. There's a flow to it. You can't expect cars to stop for you, and you can't move without paying attention. It's a bit overwhelming at first, but your body will start to adjust. Eventually, you'll learn how to move through crowds and even stay aware without being tense. These are the things that will shape your daily experiences here more than watching videos online. Transportation is the same way. It's about using what's available and learning how it functions. Microbuses are a part of everyday life, and I actually like using them. They're fast, affordable, and you can learn a few Arabic words because you have to tell the driver where to go. If you're not comfortable with taking microbuses, you can take Uber, Careem, or taxis, but they're not my first choices. Time works differently here and it affects how you move throughout the day. Restaurants open later, people eat later. In fact, the sun shapes the schedule more than the clocks does. If you try to force your routine onto life here, you're going to be frustrated. It's best to adjust to the rhythm and understand where you are. Living in Egypt definitely requires adjusting your expectations. It's about taking things one day at a time and making sense of what you're seeing without responding to everything. If you've been curious about what life actually feels like here, this is part of it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.